Man, AllData, you screwed me. And I bought my 1-year subscription to this repair guide just for this transmission repair manual so I could confidently put this together. So I got the main shaft put together and I was getting ready to work on the counter shaft, and I noticed that I had an odd collection of parts left. I do know where the brass one goes, but I had 2 dual friction rings left and a single friction ring left. And reusing the OEM no friction ring. And so I went to go through the instructions for assembling the counter shaft, and the manual's like, oh, the OEM replacement for anything on the counter shaft is the entire counter shaft, so just throw the counter shaft in and you're done. So I had to figure it out on my own. And here's what I figured out. When you go through the manual, you put your first synchro gear down, and then you put this single friction surface ring down, which grabs this surface, so that makes sense. And you've got a steel outer. And then you put the dual friction surface on, so it grabs the steel outer, and then it grabs the blocker ring. And then you put your hub on, and your whatever guys with the springs, and your other blocker ring. And then you put your dual friction one back on, which makes sense. But here, they show no friction. They show this ring, okay? And I'm like, whatever, I'll follow the instructions. I guess they're supposed to be there. And so I finished that, and then I get to the freaking counter shaft, and I'm like, I got no instructions. So what I realized is they don't match. Well, the Synchro kit that I got from Synchro Tech matches. Here's a picture, and it matches what I pulled out of the transmission. However, what the Synchro kit has and what came out of my transmission doesn't match what the OEM Mopar image shows. And my guess is they switched from a dual synchro, or I don't know what they switched to, but they switched to this setup. And it just so happens that the no friction surface has no wear on it because this is not a friction surface. So the other one of these that I need is currently in there, and this is a press fit to get stuff out. So I have to take this apart and pull this one out, put the single friction one in, and then put it all back together. So warning for anybody rebuilding these, that's the order of operations.